Hello my friend, are you considering distributing with DistroKid because you've heard about them on social media and you're tempted by that low upfront cost? But let me ask you a question, have you considered what it's going to cost you further down the road with all the features that an independent artist needs? The truth is, what might seem cheap now may well get quite a lot more expensive when you start uncovering further subscription, add-on and back-end fees. In this video, I'm going to be comparing Landr and DistroKid distribution services. If you're thinking about releasing your music, you want to stick around for this one because it's going to save you a ton of money. So we're going to take a look at what it costs to release a single, an album, and what it looks like over time. 5 singles and 3 albums in 1 year, and then again over 5 years. So let's compare the two services. Landr's Distribution Pro package costs $44.99 per year, whilst DistroKid's base cost is $22.99 a year for unlimited releases. For this comparison, I'm including features like leaving your music up on platforms even if you leave, future DSP deliveries, discovery on Shazam, and YouTube Content ID, because I believe these are all features that if you want to get your music out there and succeed in today's music landscape, you're going to need. So let's add them in. DistroKid's Leave a Legacy option costs $29 per track or $49 per album. This is going to ensure that your music stays live even after your subscription lapses. YouTube Content ID will cost you an extra $4.95 per track or $14.95 per album. It's not included in the base fee. Discovery on Shazam will set you back $7.95 per track or $9.90 per album. And if you want DistroKid to add your music to any new libraries that pop up after its release, that's going to cost you a further 99 cents per single or $7 an album. So whilst DistroKid's base rate is slightly lower, the true cost of using their service, especially with those necessary add-ons, can vastly exceed that of Landr with just 1 album released. When you look over time with multiple releases, it gets even more expensive. We'll take a look at that a bit later in the video. So let's get back to the comparison and see how Landr compares. So as I mentioned earlier, Landr's Distribution Pro costs $44.99 per year. Now let's talk about their Leave a Legacy fee. Landr automatically keeps your music live even if your subscription lapses at no extra cost. If your subscription is cancelled, Landr shifts to a royalty sharing model without upfront fees. This feature is especially valuable because it ensures your legacy is maintained without any unexpected charges. Onto YouTube Content ID, which is included, discovery on Shazam, which is included, and future DSP deliveries also included. So I think the numbers really do speak for themselves. Landr also has premium human support and the addition of cover song licensing. If you're looking to distribute your music, I think Landr is a no-brainer. So let's say you're an artist looking to build your career and you're planning multiple releases over a period of time. Those extra fees can really add up fast. So let's take a look over 3 to 5 years if you plan on releasing multiple singles and albums. So Landr Distribution Pro over a period of 5 years works out at $224.95. And over that same period of time, 5 years, DistroKid's subscription works out at $114.95. But let's not forget those all-important add-ons. So for 5 singles and 3 albums over the first year, the Leave a Legacy option would cost you $292, and it'd be the same for over 5 years. YouTube Content ID at $14.95 for 5 singles and 3 albums in the first year would cost you $69.60. And for 5 singles and 3 albums over a period of 5 years, a whopping $348. Based on $7.95 per single, discovery on Shazam will cost you $34.65 in 1 year for 5 singles and 3 albums. Spread those releases over 5 years, and that'll cost you $175.25. Those future DSP deliveries are 99 cents a single and $7 per album. Over a year, once again, based on 5 singles and 3 albums, will work out at $62. And an eye-watering $310 spread over 5 years. Now, if you plan on releasing cover songs with Landr, they'll charge you a one-time fee of $15. However, with DistroKid, they'll charge you $12 per song per year. If you plan on releasing an album of cover songs, DistroKid's going to be a real stinger every year. So all of this brings the max total to $1,238.20 after releasing your music on DistroKid for 5 years. And with 5 cover songs over 5 years, this will increase to $1,538.20 compared to $299.95 with Landr. The takeaway here is that with Landr you get all of those essential features without you having to worry about those costs ballooning over time.
Now, if you fancy saving yourself a ton of money and migrating your music to Landr, Landr has a release importer. It's completely free to move your tracks to Landr from any distributor, be that DistroKid, TuneCore, Ditto, CD Baby, you name it. All you have to do is provide your release URL on Spotify or Apple Music, and Landr will create a new draft release which will contain as much information as they can find. Then you simply supply the audio file and any missing information before submitting. Once the release appears in the store, you can then initiate your takedown with your previous distributor. If those steps are followed properly, you'll have a successful merge and you won't even lose your playlist inclusion and play counts.
If you want to find out more about Landr distribution, you'll find a link below this video, and as a special gift for watching this video, that link will give you 20% of any Landr distribution plan. If you want to go next level, you'll also find Landr distribution within Landr Studio. If you want 20% off that, you'll find a link below too. What did you think about the findings in this video today? Let me know in the comments box below. Whilst you're there, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video today and you want to find out more about Landr distribution, you definitely want to check this next video out.